In terms of one misconception I do want to perhaps address is if you do a TOD, while there are no attorney's fees for that, you still are going to have to pay estate taxes for that. It's still taken into consideration for Ohio and federal estate taxes. Now, for federal right now, it's nothing. I mean, it's so high that you probably won't have to pay any federal estate taxes on it anyway. But for Ohio, if you meet that threshold, then yes, it will still be taken into consideration for that. So even though you're skipping probate, you're saving some money there, you're not going to be able to get out of the Ohio estate taxes for that. Regarding cost, a cost of estate planning. What I will tell you, and generally, I know that Mike feels like you sort of get what you pay for with these things. That's true to a certain extent. The questions that you should be asking your attorney when you go to do these things is you should be asking them how they're preparing the estate documents. And the reason I say this is I actually got offered a job with a particular firm in Cincinnati, and I found out through talking with this firm that they actually use the same estate planning software that I use. And it turns out that they were charging 4 or 5 times what I charged to do that. And they were able to get their estate planning documents done, and actually he bragged that one of his attorneys was able to do it in 6 minutes. So, the questions that you guys should be asking, it is, you get what you pay for to a certain extent, but you guys need to be asking how they're preparing them. If they're preparing them by hand and they're not using some type of software, then there is going to be probably a significant cost increase to that. What I use is I use a software that is very thorough. I've actually had a lot of compliments from my clients regarding the documents that I prepared. That it really is thorough and it covers pretty much every scenario that you can think of. And so the key for that software is really if you're filling out the information correctly. So those are the types of questions you need to ask in terms of cost. The other thing you need to take into consideration for cost are the documents that you're having prepared. The things that I prepare, what I consider to be a full, complete estate plan, it includes a will. It will include a pour-over will if it's necessary for that particular client. It will also include a healthcare power of attorney, a power of attorney, and it will include a living will if that client so chooses to use that document. So that's the other thing you need to take into consideration of what you are getting for that cost. So some, estate planning attorneys will just prepare a will, and they may not offer those other documents, although I imagine most of them would. But your cost is going to be determined by that.